There we go. Hello, everybody. I believe that we are live. Yes, indeed. We are. Yes, hello, everybody. My name is Harris. I review games for the Montreal Canadiens. Tonight, we had a game we played. It was the Boston Bruins. They were in town tonight, and we played them. We weren't that great, but then again, neither were the Bruins, honestly. It was kind of a very boring game, if we're being completely honest. And I'm not saying that because it was 2-1, but when I tell you the shots at the end, you guys will completely understand. You guys will probably understand while I'm telling you guys the process of the game. Black Piper, he's here in the chat. What the hell am I gone do drinking in LA? Everyone is talking about Matheson, but what about Gallagher not being able to receive a pass and plays in the NHL? Black Viper, yeah. I mean, Gallagher's fucking garbage, but like Matheson, that was the time where he just needed to be able to play well, and just unfortunately he didn't. How about we change the lineup after we win 3-0? Well, Black Viper, we still played relatively not good. What was it? We got outshot that game 41-23. We were hemmed in our own zone by basically the last place Blue Jackets. So we did need to change things up. And here's the thing, if anything, you could argue it kind of worked. And here's why. We kept the Bruins to a goal through 60 minutes. And yes, I get the Bruins, they're a team that they're not necessarily as good as they were in the first couple months of the year, or even the last game where they beat us. I think it was 9-4, I think they said on commentary tonight. But they're still not, they're not like, 10-0 in their last 10. They're still a good team, and they can kind of score at will when they want to turn it on, and I would assume that they would have done that tonight. But we held them to 1 goal, and I think it was 20 shots in regulation. They held us to like 16, but still, we played a more balanced game, I think, than that game against the Blue Jackets. Because let's be honest, if it were Tarasov starting the whole way through and not Merzlikins, we probably would not have won that game 3-0. Because Tarasov firstly also got the shutout. He co-owned the shutout with Primo, technically. But we probably would not have been able to score, and the Blue Jackets more than likely would have been able to get at least one past Primo at that case. So, yeah, for me, I would say that the Canadiens, I thought they actually played better than they did against the Ducks, despite, funny enough, less shots and less goals, actually. And us actually losing, funny enough. I think we did play a better overall game, though. I got depression, sons. You know what? I think we all do. At certain points in our life, I think we all do. And you know what? The Islanders are not your cure. Maybe you should become a Habs fan. Primo saved us. Yes, he did, Black Viper. Primo absolutely saved us last game. And I think Monty did the best that he could this game, considering he faced, again, 22 shots through 61 minutes. Straw's putting me on suicide watch. Salty, now you're experiencing Ben Sherratt in his prime form. Blame Luka, he was there. I could, Sporty. I mean, technically I could. But the Canadiens are 0-1, not 0-1-0. So, I mean, yeah. There's a chance that that Luka could be the reason to blame for this game. There's a chance, but yeah, no, I don't know if I'd say so. All right, for those who are new here, firstly, thank you for coming by to the stream. Secondly, how we do this usually is we go through the lines for both teams. We give my little game summary analysis recap. We do the stats for the Canadiens, and then we get on out of here. All the while I do that, I will read anything that you guys put in the chat. Almost anything, I should say. There's a couple words, obviously, a couple phrases that I will not read out. But you guys give it. I mean, I'll read mostly anything you guys put in the chat. I'm starting to respect the Habs more than the Wings, Salty? I'd be very hard to find to believe. Because, like, you're a Wings fan. I would just assume not. But I mean, hey. I mean, the Wings collapse when Dylan Larkin's out of their lineup, so I mean, I guess the Canadiens know what to do next time they play the Red Wings. Not injure Larkin, but just target him, because apparently if you hold him off the scoreboard, Red Wings can't do anything. Not over Detroit, but just in general. That's the usual plan. Once the lines are right out, it's 90 minutes of shooting the shit or whatever. Exactly, Sporty. That is usually that is the usual plan. Is once the lines are read out, we do the recap, but yeah, it's usually 90 minutes of just talking about whatever. By the way, thank you guys. I do have to say, thank you. By the way, if you guys can let me know how the mic sounds, if it's peaking too much, if it sounds good, if it's a little low, if you guys can let me know about that, that'd be much appreciated. But thank you guys. We listened to Josh Ho-Sang's rap album. Yes, that is right. Josh Ho-Sang, the former National Hockey League player, the former first-round pick of the New York Islanders. Combine that with the trade deadline stuff, we're at 6,000 views for the last 28 days, 39 subs gained in the last 28 days. Thank you guys, again, so much for everything. Alright, can you guys see me? That feeling when you have to reload, I hate this. That feeling when you have to reload the stream on your phone because you don't know if you can be seen. I'm assuming I can because we're still at 8 viewers, not 0. But yeah. I can only assume that you guys can see and hear me again. I'm assuming you guys can. Hello. Hello. Yeah, they've been super laggy since. It might be. I might have upped the output. Yeah, the bitrate. I don't think it's been at 3,000 though. I'm pretty sure it's been at 3,000 for a while, but yeah, it's been unfortunately kind of laggy. We're good now. Thank you, Black Viper. Appreciate it, though. Yeah, firstly, I'm going to close Discord, because maybe that'll help. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I have to reinstall. I think you changed something during the deadline stream. Sporty, that might have been it, actually. I might have actually lowered the bitrate, funny enough. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure that's what I did, actually, was I lowered the bitrate. Funny enough. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure I lowered it, because maybe it's the... I don't know. I could try and work some stuff out with the bitrate, because the bitrate I know for recording doesn't matter, because I don't record any of these streams. I literally just stream. But I don't know. Maybe I'll look that up, see what I can do to help out Streamlabs being laggy. But I don't know. We'll see though. But yeah, Sporty, that does sound about right. I'm pretty sure I did change something for the deadline stream, like when it disconnected the first time. You saying you're gonna wrap it up and keep talking for the next 45 minutes? Yeah, that's usually what'll happen as well, Sporty. That as well. 2K24 is at 69% installation. Nice. He downloaded the game at 6:30. Yeah, sons. It'll a lot of the time it'll depend on the software. Like for an Xbox like yours, I'm very surprised it's not still at like 40%. But yeah, no, it'll be done by 2 a.m. Don't worry. I think. Salty, how's Wah on the second line? He's been pretty good. He had a really, really smart play in. I think it was the first period tonight. Where his hockey IQ just really, really showed up big time. The Canadiens got a really good scoring chance as a result. I'm really enjoying Wah on the second line. Even though he's not scoring a whole lot, he's playing well offensively. Defensively, he's pretty all right. I'm really liking what we're getting out of Joshua Wah. Seems like he's going to be a very, very solid third line forward. Maybe second line if he really ends up working, but I could see him as a very good third line guy, though, for the Canadiens. I've always viewed the Habs as mid and stale, no offense, don't worry. But now they're kind of fun. Salty, exactly, dude, and they're just going to keep getting more and more fun. Hopefully, the team, I think it's Claude Cloton, who has to lose on the 16th for Slavkovsky to be able to come over to the Canadiens. Hopefully that team loses. So, Rybacker's team doesn't need to play the relegation series, and he can come over and play basically like the last 14 games of the year with the Habs. That'd be really fun. But yeah, I mean, we're going to be fun once Reinbacher comes in. Hudson's probably going to join the team for the last at least 2 to 3 games of the year, probably, depending on how far Boston University goes in their playoffs and the Frozen Four and stuff like that. This team's just gonna get more and more fun to watch, Salty. So yeah, I would definitely keep tuning into the Habs, and I'm glad you're having fun whenever you get to watch a Canadiens game. So, hell yeah. Black Viper, yeah, absolutely. Mayu is definitely gonna get a call up at some point during the year. Definitely during this last month stretch. I think it's probably gonna be during the last couple games. It wouldn't surprise me to see. And I gotta wait. Do I have the Wi-Fi on my phone off still? Nope, I have it on. So I'll turn it off, so that might actually help. With maybe if I clear my notifications. I don't think it will, but But maybe it'll help getting. Oh wow! Hey guys, did you know that Harry Rice is live right now? My phone had to notify me that I'm live. But the Canadians, during their last little like stretch, where am I? Oh yeah, sorry. But yeah, during this like last kind of stretch for the end of the season, yeah, the Habs, they do have a lot of like very like East Coast games from the 28th break basically to the end of the year. It's the Flyers, Hurricanes, Panthers, Lightning, Leafs, Rangers, Flyers, Islanders, Sens, Red Wings, and Red Wings. So not a not a lot of Western Conference teams. It's not a whole lot of strenuous travel really. You're not staying in the same location, obviously, but you're not flying from here over here. So I honestly think that we could see Reinbacher probably on the 28th for sure debut. And then yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Mailloux get a little call up during that 5-game home stretch from the Flyers down to the Maple Leafs. I would not be surprised to see that be the case, or at least get him a couple games. Given those are all playoff teams, though, I mean, the Flyers being in the playoffs for the 28 might be kind of bold, but I mean, maybe. Yeah, I mean, we don't really face any non-playoff teams aside from the Flyers, the Senators, and then the Red Wings twice at the end of the year. But given that we're probably going to have Lane Hutson and Reinbacher by that point, it would be kind of weird if we scratched anyone in our blue line to get Mailloux in. That's why I do think during that 5-game road trip, 5-game homestand, it might actually end up being better, which is funny because we're on a 5-game road trip and then we're on a 5-game homestand, which is Rangers, home, Islanders. We actually end the game on a 4-game road trip, or the Islanders, Senators. No, we actually end the year at home, actually, technically. But yeah, I would not be able to get some time during that 5-game homestand just because there's some harder teams. You get him a good look during those teams. You'll know how we'll probably do against bad teams, and then you can probably give him a good look next season. At least that's what I think you could do. But yeah, I'm praying for a Mailloux call-up. Definitely Black Viper. He's going to get some time in the NHL for sure. And Black Viper, I don't even think that AHL experience is useless. For a guy like him, I think it's actually very, very good that Logan Mailloux gets AHL ice time. Because you look at what happened with him. He plays for the Knights and Canadiens. He only plays 12 games in that 21-22 season. Last year has a great, great year. 25 goals, 53 points. Really, really stood out big time. And in the playoffs, 8 goals, 24 points of 45 penalty minutes in 21 games. And then this year, making the fact that he misses that rookie year, the 2021 season, I don't think is good. Black Viper saying that there's lag is not going to help with the lag, my guy. But yeah, him missing that 2021 season was a massive loss for his development. And if anything, I think it's good that he's playing in Laval now and he's playing great. If he makes the NHL next year, I think it'd be awesome. However, I wouldn't even say that, oh, well, he's going to play in the NHL next year for sure. And then if he doesn't, I don't even think that's telling that, oh, well, he's a bust or anything. That actually would help his development. So I wouldn't be surprised if he does get the year in the AHL next season. It wouldn't surprise me if that ends up being the case. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised the start of the year next year with the Canadiens. I wouldn't be surprised to see that whatsoever. Your stream's been super laggy. Yeah, Sons. Yeah, I agree. Unfortunately, they have been pretty laggy. Unfortunately. Avi, how's it going, man? Holy shit, thank you for coming by, my good sir. Good game tonight indeed. Habs did get a point. Probably should have beaten the Bruins, but Mike Matheson decided to be a fucking dumbass. Nikki, Red Wine, yeah, how's it going, man? Gaga. Suns could have avoided the Islanders game, but Tuca had to be a dick and take forever to download. Pretty much sporty, yeah. Scrape the vape, you're late, my mate. That's quite irate, a lot on your plate. Yes, indeed, Nikki. Darkness, yes, I am live, at least last time I checked. I'm pretty sure you guys can still see me, right? I should actually probably load the stream up just to make sure you guys can still see me. Because it does say I have 0 viewers. I mean, it does say that we are live. So, hello? Yep, okay, we are good to go. We are still live. Salty, yes, Suzuki is cooking, dude. He is cooking, man, absolutely. Chargers trade Keenan Allen to the Bears. Sporty, I've got no idea who those guys are, but yeah, Justin Sherbert is indeed in shambles. Justin Herbert, yes indeed. Lane Hudson is on his way, Avi. Yes indeed, dude. Got a selfie with him and Celebrini going BU hockey game on Saturday. Let's fucking go, Avi. Hell yeah, dude. Bro, Lane Hudson, dude. I'm excited for that dude. If the Habs could win the draft lottery and draft Macklin Celebrini, bro, genuinely, like, I will post my fucking nudes. Not on YouTube, obviously, but I will make an OnlyFans and I will post my goddamn nudes, or I'll do it on my Twitter. I'll do something. If fucking the Canadiens win the draft lottery and they get Macklin Celebrini, I will post my fucking nudes on Twitter. I am guaranteeing that right now. And just, fuck, dude, like, genuinely, I will take the embarrassment of having this fucking body out there in the nude if it fucking means the Habs are probably a dynasty for the next decade by getting Macklin Celebrini as a probably 2C behind Nick Suzuki. And then you probably got Newhook as your third-line center, or Philip Mazar, and then Owen Beck, your fourth-line center. Bro, your center depth is stacked. Curious George goes to college. Yes, he does, Salty. Curious George goes to college. Hey, look at that funky monkey. First 20 games in Laval, he was minus 13. Yeah, since Jack Guy, dude, yeah, like, I think they were very, very beneficial. They were very, very beneficial to each other. I think Jack Guy got his defensive play to be better because Mailloux was the offensive defenseman, and I think Mailloux's defensive ability did improve seeing what Jack Guy was doing. And since the first 20 games, he's been he's probably been a plus 13 because he's at a plus minus of 0. So I'd actually argue he has gotten a lot better since those first 20 games of the year. And he's been very solid offensively. He's got 38 points in 58 games. And as a rookie in the AHL, I think they said he's something like rookie scoring leaders in the AHL. I think there's something he's like second or third in AHL rookie scoring. Regular season, yeah. Can I get like rookie scoring? Get me defenseman scoring. He's fifth in defensive scoring. He has played the most games out of all the defensemen, but still, you look at his comparables. Lucas Carlson, 26, AHL veteran. Jacob Christensen, 24. I believe this is his third or fourth year, I want to say, in the AHL. I want to say. Let me look. Yeah, it's his fifth year in the AHL. He put up 34 points last year, 45 the year before. He was an unsigned free agent as a junior prospect. Kyle Capobianco, that dude, 26, he's been around. And Brad Hunt, 35. Dude is a veteran of the National Hockey League. For both Mailloux and Zellweger as rookies to come into Laval. Well, not Laval, Owen Zellweger, but to come into the AHL as rookies. And I think Zellweger played last year, if I remember correctly, in the AHL too. I don't think he did. Well, he did. He got one game in the playoffs, but that's. Oh, he played in Laval last year. No, he didn't play in San Diego last year. No, he played a game. But yeah, Owen Zellweger is going to be great, Salty for sure. Which is actually very funny that both of those guys are now in the AHL because they were both drafted 3 picks apart in the 2021, and they're both rookies in the AHL. Yes, Owen Zellweger I think is going to be very good. I think Logan Mailloux is going to be a great player who's unfortunately just stuck on the bottom pair in Laval, in Montreal, because on the right side, look who you've got. You've got Lane Hudson. You've got one of Gooley or Jack-Eye probably there. Mailloux's unfortunately going to be stuck on, very funny probably, third pair on the Habs, but then first unit power play. It wouldn't surprise me if he gets that whatsoever. Yes, Avi, Celebrini is the best player in college hockey at 17, dude. Like, seriously. Like seriously. Like, Macklin Celebrini. It's like Celebrini and Hudson are number 1 and number 2, and they're playing for the same goddamn team. That's the only thing that sucks, is because I know Boston BU is going to go very far in the playoffs and the Frozen Four, and I want them to be knocked out the first time they can, because I want Lane Hudson on the Canadiens as soon as possible. It's a very selfish thing. And Luke Tuck as well, because I think Tuck can also technically sign his ELC and go down to Laval, I think. But yeah, Celebrini is the best Boston college hockey player right now, and I'm excited. I never want to see your body. Well, Sun's too bad. You will if the Habs get Celebrini. Get Demidov for Berkeley. Salty, I'm not. We've disconnected again. Oh, that one was actually very, weirdly enough, the ones that are very quick to reconnect usually don't actually reconnect. So, hi. Oh, okay, so we're just a little laggy. But yeah, the draft is loaded with a lot of talent, Avi, for sure. There's a lot of top 5 guys that like, I think Anton Stiliev is easily going to be the best defenseman out of that draft class. Motherfucker is, 6'7", 200 pounds? Bro moves like nothing, it feels like. Like, bro, like, genuinely, I cannot believe how big Antini, I think he just turned 18, I think. Like, bro is going to be elite. What do I think Mayu is going to be? What type of guy? 60 points in his prime? I think he does have a really damn good year, and he hits 60 points. When they're actually, what the Habs are trying to do is, I think they're trying to, I was going to say establish dominance. I mean, technically that too. But I think they're trying to establish, at least on the blue line, a lot of chemistry between everybody. Not just strictly, Gooley Jack, I want to pair them together. Play them, Hudson, Reinbacher, play them. They don't want to attach people by the hip to one another on the blue line. I think that they do want to probably play Logan Mailloux on the second pair some nights, maybe first pair some nights, depending on how hot and cold some guys are. I think that they want to move at least deep pairings up rather than maybe individual guys. But yeah, I could see Mailloux end up getting a lot of nights on the second pair, maybe some first pair nights. It would not surprise me to see that whatsoever. So I think that Mailloux could end up being a consistent 40, 50 point guy, has a career year of 65, 70 points. But I could see 50 points, definitely, no doubt, depending on where we end up playing him most nights. Yeah, BU will be playing into April, Avi. I mean, to be fair, with the playoffs and the Frozen Four, it's not a series. It's one game and you're out. So BU has a down night overall. They could get eliminated, but yeah, Avi, yeah, he's probably gonna get the last 2 games of the year against the Red Wings. So Salty, I really do have to root against the Red Wings in the last 2 games. My apologies. Yeah, they are the second ranked team in college behind BC. Yeah, they are. Draft. Atos Koivu, I pulled him up. He's 6 foot, 165 pounds. He is projected to be a second round pick, which I wouldn't entirely mind drafting him. He did play 4 games with TPS Turco in the Liga this year. And I mean, he's been pretty alright. In the U18s, he's above point per game. In the U20s, he's above point per game. A lot of goals in the U20, but not the U18, weirdly enough. So it would not surprise me to see the Canadiens. I'd love for the Habs to indeed draft him, because I think he'd be great. The issue is that if he wanted to wear number 11 for his father, Brendan Gallagher's hogging the fuck out of that number, so there's unfortunately a chance that he doesn't end up wearing number 11. But I mean, as long as the Canadiens saw that as looked at Atus Koivu, and it was less of a hey, his father played for us, we should get some good grace back, and more of a, you know what, yeah, this is probably the best player who will be available at that pick. Yeah, cool. Oh, and he's also second Koivu's son. Yeah, true, cool, awesome, even better. I think as long as they pick him and he's the best player at that time, I'd completely be fine with that, Salty. And I think he would end up being a very solid 3rd, 4th line guy for the Habs. I'd be fine with drafting Koivu's son. Then again, pretty sure Koivu, when we drafted him, we thought, oh yeah, he's a second line center, and bro was our 1 seed for like 15 years. So, who knows? Maybe we'll see. I hope MSU is a top 4 seed. Michigan State, we'll see. We'll see though. Of course, I'm assuming you're from Michigan, so you obviously you'd want that. They should be. They're nasty. They ranked 4 right now. Play Ohio State Saturday. Yes, they do. Avi, is that for? That's a nothing game, right? That doesn't matter in the tournament, right? Logan Teal, how's it going, man? Chad, how's it going, my good sirs? Thank you guys for coming by. Lev Shinov, Salty. I know you're a big Lev Shinov guy. Matheson, Savard, Gouli, Mayu, and then Jack Kovacevic. That's how you put it at the end of the year. Black Viper, you are really underestimating Lane Hudson if you think he needs to put on fucking 20 pounds, dude. Like, I do think he will bulk up. He's not going to fucking gain 20 pounds in the offseason, dude. He'll gain probably 30, maybe 40 pounds, something like that, over the next 2 to 3 years. Darkness, cool. You know, I'm for NCAA. All right, cool. No one asked. He'll gain the weight over the next couple seasons. For me, I think that Hudson absolutely will get ice time. And also, Black Viper, that's how you put it at the end of the year? That's not how I put it at the end of the year. Honestly, it is tough because you also got to take into effect Reinbacher's going to be here. He's going to be getting the last probably month of the year if his team doesn't make the if he doesn't make If his team doesn't need to play the relegation series, he probably plays the last month of the year. Lane Hudson, even though he only gets the last 2 games of the year, you got to consider that. And Logan Mailloux, depending on if Laval's eliminated, when they make the playoffs, when does he get the call up as well? I personally think that they can end up rotating. Maybe Mailloux, when he gets the call up, they send Reinbacher down, call Reinbacher up, maybe send Mailloux down. I don't know if they'd get all at the same time, unless maybe it's the last game of the year they want to rest guys like Galley and Andy, Armia, and then just call up all these guys. I honestly think that's something they could end up doing. Is call up Mailloux, call up Farrell, call up Waugh. I think it depends how. I think it also depends on how many guys you want to get a look at and how far Laval is in or out of a playoff spot. I want to say they're like kind of not clearly out of it, but they are out of it with a chance to get in. They do still have a chance, I believe. Because isn't it? It's 4 teams from every division, and they're in the 5th seed with like 5 points out, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm looking it up on my phone right now to see. Yeah, so we're in the North Division. Yeah, so right now we have 60 points. We're 6th right now, but we are only 3 points back of 4th, 4 points back of 3rd. The issue is that the fucking Marlies have a couple points in hand, though. Or they have 3 games in hand. Belleville and Rochester both have 2 games in hand, or a game in hand on the Rocket. That's the only issue, so they definitely need to start really, really pumping that shit. Plus, they only have 14 games left in their season to the Rocket. I think the Habs have, I think it's 16 they have left. So for me, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see end of the year for Laval happens, that Mailloux gets called up, maybe Farrell, Waugh, again, depending on if they're in or out of the playoffs clearly by then, so wouldn't surprise to see that happen whatsoever. But I guess my like, once Hudson comes in, assuming it's the last 3 games of the year, what my lines would probably be are probably Matheson and Hudson. But then again, you don't really have a clear defenseman there. I'd probably again, he is. I will say he's 5'10". He's a little bit lighter. Pairing him with a guy like Jack-Eye is gonna make guys not want to hit Lane Hudson because then they have to deal with Jack-Eye. I think you go with a more strategic move there, at least just to see what Hudson can do in the NHL. So I actually think that you get that. Black Viper, if it's lagging, there's nothing I can do, dude. So there's literally no point in telling me that it's lagging. I hope Russia could play in 2026 the Olympics. They're the 3rd best country in hockey. Avi, I mean, yeah, you could probably, I think, argue that. I think Finland and Sweden are very close, but yeah, Russia playing in the 2026 Olympics would be fun. That would be nice. The Big Ten tournament, yes, but not the NCAA. Okay. I see, Avi now. I see. So it kind of matters for one, but just not the other. I see. Just finished watching the Leafs game. Hey, Chad, welcome back, man. Did it end? I truly picked one of the Habs games to choose my first Habs game. Luca, yes, you did, dude. You did. How was your experience at a Habs game, by the way? How was your experience? I put Reinbach in the AHL. Salty, I think, depending, again, it depends on where element and see if he does need more AHL time, if he's fine to go in the NHL. I do think that they end up playing him in the NHL, though, probably. And they can play him either or, because they do have him signed to his ELC already. Avi, like I said to Black Viper, you don't need to tell me it's lagging. There's nothing I can do, my guy. Lane has the speed and stick skills, not the skick stills, but the stick skills to get past guys. He's also more tough than you think. Yes, he is, Avi. You noticed that at the World Juniors. He fought fucking 6'5", what's his name, and fucking beat the shit out of him too. And yeah, Avi, yeah, he is filthy, Lane Hudson. Like, unfortunately, I don't think that the Canadiens are that he's going to be able to do what he can do in Boston in the NHL, unfortunately. I don't think he'll be able to do that, but you know what? I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I think we'll see. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with the it's going to be exciting to see if he can do that in the NHL, what happens there. And I'm excited to see him, though, overall, and I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah. Northern Eastern at BU Saturday at 4. It's Eastern, the Hockey East Conference Finals game. That if they lose that game, Avi, that wouldn't make Black Viper, dude, I literally cannot lower the bitrate, dude. I would have to end the stream and restart it, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not lowering the bitrate right now. If the stream lags out and it disconnects, then yes, I'll do that. But you guys can see me. Even if it lags, you guys, I'm pretty sure, can hear me. Then yes, I'm fine. That's completely fine. Bring Reinbacher and Hudson to that squad. Black Viper, I mean, you can. Yeah, Abby, yeah, guys. If you guys are still lagging a little bit, refresh, because you're gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be all right. But bring Reinbacher and Hudson to that. I mean, you probably could. I mean, I think that you've got some guys. Again, Black Viper. I think again completely depends on where they are in the standings. NU won the Bean Pot too. Okay. They're very good. Gonna be a game like 5-4. Oh shit, Avi, that's gonna be interesting then. Going to Laval and Belleville next Friday in Belleville. Hey, Chad, congratulations. You know what? Let's go Laval. But, because fuck any team that's called the Senators. But you know what? Hey, good job. I forgot it's Jack. Is Jack Hughes on BU now? I actually don't know, Salty. The other Jack Hughes, if he's there or not. Have you heard of Sasha Bokfist and Would You Be Alright? Or Sasha Bosvert. I've not heard of him. I just looked him up. He is a guy who's projected to go in that range of 15 to 30. The scouts have him all over the place. There's one that has him at 33. Mackenzie has him at 22. Craig Button has him at 30. The highest I see is Sportsnet 15. He's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Literally, it's like all the way from 15 up to 33. There's like he could go from anywhere in that range. I mean, I don't want the Canadiens to pick him just because he is a French Canadian, but if we are drafting for need. He's a center, which is not something that we really do need. And if we are going with a center, if I'm being honest, I would probably rather Koivu's son. However, if it is the case where we genuinely believe that Sasha Bosvert kid is the best player in that range, then yeah, I'd be fine with picking him. I'd be fine with picking him if he's the best player. If you're picking him exclusively because he is a French Canadian, no, I don't want that whatsoever. But yeah, I don't know. Well, I think it'd be fun. If we picked him, I'll trust the management and hope that he does pan out. But I don't want to pick him just because he's French Canadian though. Experience of being at the Bell Center is sick. Yeah, Luca, exactly. The game was really goddamn boring. The game was really, really boring. But yeah, the presentation, the music, the vibes felt great. I'm sure, dude. Like you can feel it. Like especially when I'm watching the Canadiens. You can feel it. Like, you can feel that if you're in that building, it is fucking electric. So, Luca, I'm glad that you got to be there. I'm glad you enjoyed the experience of seeing a game at the Bell Center. I got to get my fat ass down there, and I got to experience that one at that rate. God damn it, never mind. And we're back. I'm assuming you guys can still see and hear me. I'm hoping you guys can. If not, then I'll reload the stream. But, we'll see. You guys might not actually be able to this time because my stream is lagging. Oh, nope, there we go. You guys can see me. Fuck. Fuck. You guys can't see me. God damn it. Alright, I was gonna actually lower the bitrate if the stream had fully disconnected, but unfortunately it didn't. Sons, look at Discord. Now's not a good time, but I'll do it because why not? You told me to, and I do whatever you guys tell me to. 3 different players. Oh, yeah, exactly. The average Harry live stream? What? Is that really how it sounds right now, sons? Is that how it sounds to you fuckers? Why has nobody fucking told me? Why has nobody fucking told me? What the fuck? Also, oh shit, boys. Okay, guys. This is interesting. Something that's coming out, the Habitat. Actually, it's not even the Habitat. The NHL PR system. So Slavkovsky got an assist tonight. I'll spoil that right away. Firstly, I'll actually answer these. So, I'm assuming this is about Boisvert. He's got solid hands. He's kind of a power forward. Okay, he goes 22-25 probably. If the Habs are in that range, I probably wouldn't mind. Assuming that you can also get Koivu's kid in the second round and then just kind of stockpile good prospects. We'll see though. I'm interested to see him. Vegas Flames right now is physical as fuck. Avi, I'm gonna have to check that one out. We're gonna have to fucking rush the stream then for sure. Yeah, Habs back in 2010, 2014, dude. Yeah, that even 2015, 2016, I would say those were some damn good Canadiens teams. I'm sure. I want Trevor Connolly. God no, not Trevor Connolly. He has a controversy around him. Did you hear about it? No, I didn't. Not whatsoever, Black Viper. What's his name? Trevor Monkey. Thank you, Odell. But yeah, I remember that fucking... Okay, do you remember that? Yeah. His buddy fucking posing with a swastika. I mean, I don't know. It's a edgy little meme. I'm assuming the motherfucker's not actually a goddamn Nazi. So I wouldn't say that, and as I say that, you lag, can't make that shit up. That's funny, sons. I mean, I don't know. I don't think the Canadiens really want that type of character. Someone who's not even necessarily someone who's edgy is bad, but just someone who would post that even if it was like clearly a mistake. So I completely get that that's why the Habs wouldn't potentially draft him. That's apparently why a lot of teams have apparently already wanted to pass on him. So I would see why we wouldn't pick him. I wouldn't personally, but I will get why the Habs do if they were to, if he has improved his character. Black Piper, I wouldn't say top 10, but fringe at best. He posted a picture of swaps. Okay, there we go, Salty. Thank you, man. He does have attitude problems as well. He's played in multiple junior teams. I see now, Salty. So yeah, there is a 0% chance the Habs pick this dude then. So yeah, there's that. I get Zegras vibes from Connolly. Salty, don't insult Trevor Zegras. Zegras actually has good character. I wouldn't insult him like that. But before we get to the actual game, this is coming out from the NHL PR about 3 hours ago. Salty, no, Bergevin wouldn't have drafted him, or Bergevin, as you said. But no, Bergevin would not have not character wise, but like skill wise. Oh, play wise. Okay, fuck. Well, at that point, then, I mean, obviously, I still wouldn't draft him then, just because of the character issues. But like a guy like Zegras with the skill, but less of a talent. I mean, I don't know. I'd probably still go for Zegras at that point, honestly. Like, I still would much rather have Trevor Zegras on the team. I got that dank in my tank. Odell, yes. Hello, Odell. Who that funky monkey? He's done the Michigan a couple times, has he, Salty? Okay, so he definitely does have the skill. Holy shit. Fuck, that's interesting. But the NHL PR coming out with a tweet that said, Yuri Slafkovsky collected an assist tonight, which he did, and he apparently moved into third for points in a season by a Habs teenager. So he is third right now with 35 points, in most points in a season by a player that's age 19 or younger. Stefan Richer, if you get The Athletic, I'd read the article on him. No, I don't pay for The Athletic, unfortunately. I'd like to, but I don't support strong-arming articles behind paywalls. I'm not a fan of that. Or in other words, I'm fucking poor. But Slafkovsky is 30, has 35 points. Stefan Richer is second with 37. Mario Tremblay is first with 39. Slav needs 5 points to be the all-time leader for a Habs rookie with teenage points, which I don't think he turns 19 for another, or turns 20 until the end of the year. I'm pretty sure. So we'll see. 30th. So yeah, he's got like 10 games. There's a story for free on the Hockey News. I will check that out, Salty. Absolutely. Oh, wait. I think this is in a season. Because he's got 35 points this year. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So most points in a season. Okay, I'm stupid. Yeah, I mean, he's got like 8 games. He would need 5 points in those 8 games. I think he can do it. Damn. Who that funky monkey? He's kind of chunky or kind of funky or fucking... He's a jumpy, funky monkey or something like that. I don't fucking know what retarded ass shit Josh Hosang said in his raps. But yeah. So let's get into the game. So, the opening lines. By the way, I'm actually going to look real quick on Spotify. I want to see if Hosang's album has any updated listens yet. I want to see if this thing's got its listens pumped up yet. So does it? Oh my god, it does! Wow! So guys, the most played song, who would have thought, is Poppy for MVP with 8.7 thousand views. Who would have thought? The song that baits everybody listening, the Leafs fans for listening to that one. It's fucking Poppy for MVP. Who would have thought? And then It's Time to Grow Up with 4.6. That's the first song. Of course, Curious George Goes to College has 4,000 views. And then it's Hope for the Best with 2.4 thousand views. Every other song has under 2,000 views as I'm recording this. There's still like, or as we're doing this, there's still for some reason 7 songs that don't have the plays listed for some reason. How did that you guys lose to fucking Yoshi Bros? Listen to the review and you'll hear how. And yeah, that Neves guy keeps sending me porn Discord servers. Sons, I've only gotten it the one time, dude. I've only gotten it the one time. I think I DM'd him like after it happened the first time, and it was like, dude, fuck off or something like that, or like, nah, you ain't doing that. Let me see what I. Yeah, I said, nah, I'm good, and he just stopped replying. Funny enough, I'm the boss, bitch. Yes, indeed, you are indeed the boss, bitch. Josh was saying. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's funny. Average Leafs fan, yes, indeed, salty. I mean, I don't know. For me, it's funny that my deadline streams got more views than than most of his tracks on this album. I think it's genuinely fucking hilarious that I get more views than Josh Ho sang. I think it's funny. Wings hate bias aside, who are your 2 teams in the World Championship? I'm assuming World Championship. Is that I'm assuming that's the World Championship, right? Or is that the World Juniors? Which exactly are you talking about, Salty? Oh, the wild card. I'm fucking stupid. Depending on when Larkin comes back, I think the Wings might have a chance if he comes back anytime soon. Right now, the Sabres are genuinely, like, they're starting to win. I still think the Islanders have a good chance to make it. Jack, how's it going, my good sir? Thank you for coming by. I fall and I bleed, I run to the tree. Yes, thank you, Odell. If I'm being honest, I do think it ends up being... Because I think the Lightning are actually in a wildcard spot right now. It wouldn't surprise me to see it be the Lightning and the Islanders, but the Sabres are making that push. You know what? Guys, this is... Oh, we're back. Let me know if you guys can see me. But, yeah, I... like you said, Salty, absolutely. It'd be really cool to see Buffalo make the playoffs for sure. It would be really fun to see that. I just don't know if they will. I'd like to see that happen. So the opening lines for the Canadiens. Let's get into the game review. The opening lines for the Canadiens were Caulfield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky, Waugh, Newhook, Armia, Gallagher, Evans, Anderson, Pearson, White, Harvey, Pinard, Matheson, Gooley, Jack, Savard, Harris, Kovacevic, Sam Montembeault gets started net for the Canadiens, and Caden Primo backs him up with the phenomenal 41 save shutout last game. Let's do Pavel Zacha for Cole Caulfield. Avi, how about you throw in David Pastrnak, 3 first-round picks, and I was saying Matthew Leroy. No, not Anton Lundell. Who's the fucking right-wing prospect you guys have? I can't remember his name. Throw him in. Yeah, we finally got to the line, sons, exactly. The opening lines for the Bruins are Marchand, Quayle, DeBrusk, Heinen, Zacha, Pastrnak, Frederick, Geeky, Brazu, sorry. Beecher, making, I believe, his NHL debut tonight, I think. Boquist and Lauko, who I actually really liked Lauko and John Beecher. Those guys are going to be solid. Oh my god, the game is under an hour left. It jumped. Let's fucking go. Cube. Yes, indeed, Odell. Lowry, McAvoy, Lindholm, Carlo, and Witherspoon, Peak were on the blue line. Fabian Lysell, thank you, sons, exactly. Throwing Fabian Lysell 3 first and Pastrnak, and then you got a deal. Avi. Linus Ullmark, who was supposed to be traded to the LA Kings for Pierre-Luc Dubois, gets the starting net for the Bruins, and Jeremy Swayman backs him up. I heard a hockey analyst say, don't be surprised if Connolly goes second like 2 months ago. Well, Black Viper, that's fucking 2 months ago, dude. Fucking, there's a lot that can change. It's very clear Ivan Demidov is probably second overall, if not Anton Silyev. Depends on if the team picking second needs a defenseman or forward more. So, don't be surprised if Connolly... Don't be surprised if Connolly falls all the way to like 27th. NHL is wide open this year. I cannot wait for playoffs. Dude, me too, Avi. Like, I think the only clear-cut favorites are probably Florida, Colorado, and probably after that, like, the Panthers and the Avs are probably the only favorites, I would say. Aside from that, it's like, yeah, it's pretty goddamn wide open. Nothing's perfect. That's what makes it perfect. Yes, Odell. God, thank you. Harry, what if the Habs don't pick who you want at the draft? Will you rage for the memes or for real? I might rage for the memes. The only issue is that when I rage for the memes, Like, I start to laugh because I know it's going to be very funny. So for me, I'm just... I might... Depends on who they take. If they actually go Trevor Connolly, I might for real fucking rage. If they go Berkeley Catton, it might be more of a, okay, guys, blank was right here. Why do you go to Berkeley Cotton? Like, it'll be more of a, this doesn't make sense. But if they go off the board and they pick, like, fucking that French Canadian, say they pick at, say they pick him at, like, 5th, for example, then yeah, for me, it would be a complete, like, you fucking went off the board for fucking, like, it'd be a legitimate rage. I'm telling you guys now. And then if it's, like, I don't know, like, after that, like, it's not really, like, I'm dead set on one specific guy, like Ivan Demidov. Like, for me, like, I'm fine, obviously, celebrating if you get first overall, you're going with him. But after that, it's like Demidov, Anton Stiliev, Tij Ginla. There's a couple guys that I'm interested in that I would be completely fine with. Sam Dickinson would be fun, Odell, yes. The Habs don't need a defenseman, but if we went with Dickinson or Siliev, I'd be completely fine with either of those guys. Any other defenseman, though, I'm kind of very iffy on wanting either of those guys. Salty, Berkeley Catton is good, but I just don't think he pans out with the Canadiens. I think he's a third liner at most for the Habs, unfortunately. That game against the Nucks yesterday would feed families. Yes, indeed, Salty. It probably would. But yeah, don't Netflix and chill. Netflix and procrastinate. Yes, indeed, sons. I'd be pissed. Black Viper, I think it depends on who they go for. Would you like Dom Badinka? Oh fuck! Let me look up the name. Let me see who Dom Badinka is. Dom Badinka. Oh, he actually is a prospect. Wow, that's not like some meme name. Raymond, how's it going, man? Thank you for coming by, my good sir. All right, Dom Badinka. He is a defenseman, 6'3", 183 pounds, 18 years old. He is projected to go in the second round. Honestly, at that point, I think that'd be fine. His lettuce is insane. Let me look up. Oh my god, I'm seeing his fucking hockey DB. Holy shit, yeah, dude. His fucking lettuce is fucking top tier. Definitely. Black Viper, it's not even that KHL players are stuck there for a long time. Demidov's contract, I think, ends a year before Michkov's. It's not even that they're stuck there. I think it's more so just a case of, with Michkov, you don't know if he is going to come over. With Demidov, it's kind of like, yeah, no. This kid's, like, too talented for the MHL, and the KHL probably won't use him, so, I mean, yeah. But, yeah, Dom Badinka, like, I mean, for a second-round pick, if the Habs have another, which I think we do, let me actually look up on Cap Friendly, which, by the way, guys, I do want to try and hurry up the shrimp now. A, my throat's dry, and B, I want to get something to eat, because I have not eaten all day. Now that I'm thinking about it, I literally have not eaten all fucking day, so... Oof. 81% somehow has a longer estimated time than 79%. Well, of course, sons, dude. If you're 80% done with the project, that means you're further along than you are at 60%. Which, to be fair, that is usually how it goes. Oh, fuck. Unironically, guys, I genuinely just remembered. I do have some fries. So I actually can eat some fries on stream again, boys. I'll go. Hell yeah. By the way, while I'm on, yes sir, Nick Akato lore, fuck off, sons, fuck off. By the way, while we're here, shout out the Leafs actually with a really solid signing. Fucking Bobby McMahon getting 1.35 mil. I actually really like that signing for them. I really like that signing. I like Bobby McMahon, good guy. Okay, so we have a second round pick. We have the Avs. Stefan Digson. Shut the fuck up, sons. So we... Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so, funny enough, we actually traded our second-round pick this year in the Dvorak deal. That was then sent to the Kings for Sean Dursey. And then that pick was then flipped in the fucking Pierre-Luc Dubois trade. So, three trades where the team that deals the pick gets one asset back. And all three assets have kind of missed. Because Dvorak has not been amazing. I think Sean Dursey... No, Sean Dursey's actually been really solid in LA, actually. I thought Raymond for... Wait, what now? Dom Badinka. Sharks need a player like Macklin Celebrini if the Blackhawks get him with Bedard. Oh, yeah, they kind of are back for the next decade, Avi. 100%, dude. Especially they've got, like, some good D prospects. Like, who do the Sharks have? It's like, I know they have... or the Blackhawks, I mean. Because I know they have Kevin Korchinski. if the fucking Blackhawks cap friendly wants to load, that'd be greatly fucking appreciated. Sorry. Yeah, so for young players, they have technically Philip Kurashev, he's only 24. Connor Bedard, obviously. This kid, Landon Slaggett, which, yeah, on defense, they have fucking, what's his name? Kevin Korchinski, Alex Vlasic, in second line upside, Gavin Hayes, the kid they got from the Habs in that deal, fucking the Romanov and Doc deal, I can't remember his name. Not Kevin Korchinski. I can't remember his name. Salty will remind me of him probably. Wyatt Kaiser, I think, is going to be good. Ethan Del Mastro, like Salty said, that Rizik kid. Drew Comenso. Drew Comenso is going to be a fucking great player for the Blackhawks, I think. They have, honestly, what it takes to be a really good team for the future. We need to draft a forward in our top 10. Well, I mean, that's why I was going to say Marc Bergevin. I was fucking not Marc Bergevin. Hughes kind of alluded that we are going to be drafting for a need rather than drafting kind of best player available, which I mean, you know what? I think that's completely fair. I think that it's about time. I mean, we've been drafting best player available for a while. I'm completely fine with going for drafting for need, because you really can't go wrong at forward this year, if we're being honest. Sorry guys, I'm just eating real quick. I haven't eaten all day. All I've really had are these fries, and might have had a bowl of cereal earlier. I genuinely can't remember. Alright. I don't want to overindulge, sorry. I thought he was a nobody pick, but he went Dicko mode in Minnesota. Oh, Raisin? Oh, shit, okay. Odell, kinda, yeah. Ben Sherrod got us New Hook. That's true, actually. Because we signed Ben Sherrod in free agency, flipped him for a first-round pick, and then that first-round pick fucking got flipped for Alex Newhook. That's a really good fucking trade tree for the Canadiens, actually. And then if we ever end up flipping Newhook, which isn't going to happen, he's here for the future, fucking that trade tree continues, which I'll admit it would be very funny if we kept him for the next like 13, 14 years, and when the Habs are slowly starting to die down from their dynasty days, they flip Newhook for another first. That'd be really funny. Raymond, I did see the trade, the AHL deal, Nathan Laguerre for Armand Durandu. I did see that. AHL deal, you're flipping a center for a left wing. Armand, I think it was last year with the Bridgeport Islanders. Had a very, very solid, I think it was 30-goal season in the AHL. This year it hasn't really panned out, so you're just kind of flipping a guy who hasn't panned out this year for a guy who hasn't panned out this year. I like the trade for both teams, honestly, especially if both guys pan out. I'm not gonna eat my chocolate bar now, but I'm gonna at least get it open and just let the fucking aroma of chocolate fill my fat ass nostrils. Matt Martin was the best performer tonight for the Islanders according to the hockey stat cards. You know, just for that, I accepted. Hell yeah. Avi, yes, Doc has been getting healthy. He apparently was on the ice sometime last month, which is very good. The rumor is apparently he might actually end up missing a little bit of time next year, like the first month, something like that. Yeah. So for me, I think that with Kirby Doc, definitely there's a guy like him who I think, if he's fully healthy for the start of next season, which I'm hoping he is, I hope nothing but the best for Kirby Doc, and I know that this year would have been a goddamn breakout year for him, but I think next year is going to be that and more so. Let's go Kirby Doc, that's all I got to say. Acoustic, Yzerman needs to draft a forward, yes he does, and then Darkness, the Blues need to draft a defenseman. Both those, yeah, I agree with. We are closing in on 6 hours for Suns' downloaded WWE2K24. That is really funny. That's really funny. Cole Yzerman, Berkeley Cotton, Helenas, any of those I'm happy with. Black Viper, I'm happy with Cole Yzerman and Ivan Demidov and Tiji Ginla. Those are the three guys that I would really, really like for the Canadiens. I'm obviously Celebrini, but that's only assuming we get first overall. But if we get 2nd through 10th, I'm really hoping that we draft Yzerman, Ginla, or Demidov. More so Demidov, we're in the 2nd to 4. 5 to 7 probably Yzerman, and then 8 to 10 probably for Ginla. Technically 8 to 12 for Ginla, because he's in that 10 to 12 range, which Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see that. That'd be really funny if we pick 5th and instead of Yzerman we pick Tijagila. I would love that because I love Tijagila. Great fucking player. It'd be really fun if he won one more cup than his dad. But we'll see. He comes from fucking Jerome's balls, so clearly he has to have some talent. So Tijagila is gonna watch this. Somehow this is gonna be the one stream that a guy like Tijagila watches, and he's gonna be like, I don't want to go to the Habs if they have fans like that. But what the fuck did Doc hurt to be out this long? Suns, it was an ACL tear. It was an ACL or MCL, I think. It might have been both, actually. But, yeah, bro got hit by Jared Tenorti, and it fucking tore. It was the second game of the year. Like Odell said, dude, he's got the worst injury luck I've ever seen for sure as well, dude. Like, it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. Dude, the Iginlas against the Hughes, Salty, instead of that, you might get the fucking Hudsons against the Hughes. Because the Canadiens actually have a chance to have all 3 Hudson brothers. Because I gotta look at NHL, not the MHL. Fucking, I don't think the MHL has a mock draft. But I gotta look at the mock draft. Because, yeah, I love Cole. Yeah, there's Cole and there's Quinn. There's Quinn Hudson as well. He's 22. He's in, fuck, what am I talking about? He's on, there's 4 of them, Salty? Holy shit. Because obviously there's Lane, there's Cole, who's in this year's draft, and then there's Quinn, who's, I think, a 22-year-old overager. So he'd be a free agent, actually, and the Canadiens could potentially sign him, I think. But yeah, so so yeah, Lars Hudson? Lars Hudson? That doesn't sound right, Salty. But yeah, Salty, I mean, he's currently projected to go 30th, Cole Hudson. At that point, I would not entirely mind the Canadiens taking a waiver on him. You know, if we get in that range for Winnipeg's pick, if they somehow make the conference finals, I'd have no problem with picking Cole Hudson whatsoever. And then, of course, then Quinn Hughes, if we... Quinn Hughes. Funny. Both sets of brothers do have a guy named Quinn, so that is pretty funny. If we sign Quinn Hudson in free agency, I'd be completely fine with that. Lars is 15. Okay, yeah, so he's not draft eligible for a long time. Yeah, Avi, I've heard that. Yeah, Lane has apparently said that Cole is the best of the brothers, so that's exciting. That is very interesting. Yeah, like I'm looking here, prospect analysis for Hudson. Oh, his elite prospects is right here. Yeah, he's born in 2008. He's 15 years old. Dude, I'm interested to see how good this dude ends up becoming. I'm excited to see that. Get all the Hudsons to Montreal? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Darkness, dude. We gotta work on that. Absolutely. Quinn is prob's gonna be, though, I think. Avi, you think Quinn Hudson's gonna be the best? Really? Really? It's funny, because there was someone on the podcast, because we did the podcast last night, the Hab Normals. Check it out in the description. It's been uploaded today. There was someone saying that, or Rick was mentioning how someone he was talking with mentioned that he also thinks Quinn is going to be the best. And Lane said that Cole's probably going to be the best. Cole's even better than Lane, which is fucking nuts if that's actually true. Holy shit, Salty. That'd be crazy. All right. Jerome has 3 kids, I think, who play in top junior. Yeah, Odell, yeah. Jerome has, I think... Tidge is in this Iginla kids. Not Jatome, but Jerome. Yeah, there's Jade and Joe. Jade obviously isn't in the NHL draft. But Joe, I want to say, is like 15, 16. He's 15 as well, so bro's gonna be in the same draft class as Lars fucking Hudson, dude. That's gonna be fucking nuts. But yeah, Jerome has 3 kids. Joe would be fun. And then Jade is a women's player, so she's probably gonna be drafted in the WHL in, I think, 2 years, I think. But yeah, Iggy's son was on NHL Ice before any of his draft mates. Sons. That is very true. Randy, how's it going, man? I'm trying to find your previous stream of our predictions from October. Do you have it? No, Randy, I don't record any of the streams. It should be on the channel, though. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to help you out there, unfortunately. Hudson from Hudson and Hudson goal would be Cinema Darkness. Yes, it would, dude. Like, imagine, like, Cole up to Hudson, up to Quinn, back down to Lane, blasts it, and a fucking tip from Lars, dude. A Hudson goal. That would be cinema. That would be fucking elite. I saw a random highlight of Lars that looked like Lane. Salty, I just read that. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Not saying that because he reposted that, but I'm just reminding myself. Hell yeah. No one in our team is under 5'11 anymore. I'm bringing the height stick to Laronde of the. He's our best player once he gets to the team, and you better fucking hope they let our best player in. I'm dumb. I was thinking of Quinn Hughes. Okay, Avi. Well, you know what? That's fair then. Hey, Randy. I just read your other comment. How's it going, man? Joe Aginla might be better than Tidge. Really? Joe Aginla. Can we call him Jerome, please? Can we please call him Jerome? Also, Jade, how old is she? Because she might be eligible. Wow, there's not even like a fucking... Oh, her elite prospects will say. 2004, so she'd be 22. Is she not picked? I'm kind of stupid. She's 19. Alright, we're back. I don't know if we actually are back, but we might be. I will load the stream up again and be able to tell you guys if we are live or not. Which I'm hoping that we are. It does say that we are live. So, hello, are we live? Yes, there we are. We are good. Well, Bad Mike. Yeah. I mean, Devils fans, I mean, to be fair, Jake Allen didn't give him much of a chance to start with. What was it, 2 goals on his first 3 shots, I think it was. He allowed a goal on his first shot, and then his third shot he faced. Sorry, guys, I just got to take a fucking bite of the chocolate to start. Hershey's Star is fucking delicious, by the way. But yeah. I mean, Jake Allen didn't give him much of a chance before. Oh, God. I brushed my teeth today, but they're fucking hurting. God, I hate that. But yeah. And Jake Allen apparently was pretty fucking good afterwards. I don't know if he allowed any more after those 2. I'm actually going to look it up right now, the NHL games tonight. That Chris Benoit, my rise finna hit. I mean, Sons, if you want to fucking, okay, he didn't allow any more after that, actually. That's pretty funny, actually, then. Harry, go to a dentist. Sons, I don't need to go to a dentist. I just need to brush my fucking teeth. That's all I need to do, my guy. That's all I need to do. But, Sons, legitimately, if you create Chris Benoit for your MyRise, dude, I want to fucking watch that shit, dude. Also, shout out my plan of fucking wanting to watch the Golden Knights and Flames. That's clearly gone down the drain because fucking there's 0% chance I'm doing that because we're not ending in the next 14 minutes probably. Yeah, if you're 04, you're 20 or 19 exactly, Darkness. Yeah, thank you. You know what? Try the other side. Maybe that might be helpful. A little bit. I don't know. Maybe I gotta brush my teeth again today. Legitimately, guys, I'm very proud. I've been very good at brushing my teeth lately. I've gotten back on that. I'm trying to work on myself getting healthy. Funny I say that as I'm eating some chocolate. But I'm brushing my teeth a lot. I'm really trying to get my overall health back up and ready. I don't want to die when I'm 41. I want to die when I'm like 90. And yeah. How do you feel about future Habs goalies and who do we think, do we know who it'll be? Jacob Fowler, Avi. It is 100% fucking Jacob Fowler's to lose. Monty's going to be a great backup. I still think Evgeny Volholkin might be a very solid goalie if he ever decides to come over from the KHL. I think he's in the KHL. Might be the MHL. But yeah, Jacob Fowler's going to be fucking elite. He is, unironically, Jacob Fowler is going to be a top 5 goalie in the NHL when he arrives. Maybe not the first year he arrives, but the dude gives it fucking 100% every single time that he's on the ice. This is a dude who's going to be fucking incredible. Jacob Fowler, like you said, Avi, he's been insane for BC. He's a dude who works to improve himself every single game. And just I think that 100% that with a guy like Jacob Fowler, you're easily going to get a top 5 goalie in the league, and I think he's the next Carey Price. Personally, I'm going to be excited. Salty, yes, the goalies this year are going to be very, very interesting for sure. We got you a gold grill with all the YouTube money to protect you from all that chocolate. Troll Jones, yes indeed. Yes indeed, we do got to get me a gold grill to protect me from all the chocolate. But I don't know. We'll see how much that costs, though. Which playoff series would you like to see? Salty, unironically, Florida and Buffalo in the first round would be really fucking fun. Like, UPL has been phenomenal since January, I'm pretty sure. Bob has been fucking incredible for the Panthers. I think that playoff series would be a really, really fun first round matchup for both teams. The issue is that two teams that I would really be cheering for would end up one of them has to end up losing. But I think it'd be a great series. Neither team, both teams who have never won a Stanley Cup, both of them probably very energized and would be really exciting to see in the playoffs. That's the series that I'd want to see is Florida-Buffalo this year. Toronto-Boston, of course, as well, like Avi said. Fucking Bruins and Leafs would be hilarious. Boston-Toronto would be great. Harry, should I get McNuggets next time? McDargus, genuinely fuck you, because now I want McDonald's. I want McNuggets again. But, yes, you should get McNuggets next time you go to McDonald's. Absolutely. What'll happen first? Harry gets healthy or 2K24 loads on my Xbox? Probably me getting healthy, honestly. Yeah, Salty. Yeah, Troy Agostine being good for the Wings. I mean, hopefully. We'll see if it happens. I don't know if it will, but we'll see. How many miles a day you running with the new health kick? Troll Jones, none. Right now, I'm walking. I want to slowly start building it from walking to slowly jogging and then into running. I want to build it up because my cardio, I know if you're trying to build cardio, maybe running is a good way to get it going, but I want to ease myself into it so it's not just, oh, well, running's hard, I'm not going to do it. I want to trick my brain, ease into it with the walking, into jogging, into some running, and then build it up to where it's like, really, this is really my running and shit. And plus, I'm not going to confirm, but I will say I have plans that when I do start walking, which I want to in the next couple of weeks, because it was actually really nice today, but as it starts getting really, really nice out, I want to start going for walks, and I'm going to be filming some of them. I'm probably going to do a series on the channel if you guys are interested in hearing me just ramble about whatever I want to talk about. Maybe it'll be a movie that I saw. Maybe it'll be some music. I might start doing that just to kind of associate content making with exercising and exercising with content making in a way. I do think that would actually be really, really solid. Yeah, I think it'd be really, really great to... I think it'd be a great way to get that up and running. Because, again, I don't want to fucking die at 41. I want to die when I'm nice and old and brittle. And you could fucking... Trying to stretch my... That would be fun. And Suns, yes, the Rangers and Islanders in the playoffs, dude. That would be a fucking violent playoff series. And everyone would love it, probably. Troll Jones, I could brush my teeth really fast for cardio and get my boobs jiggling. Get them reduced. That would probably work. But yeah, no, I choose not to. I don't want to make my gums bleed. Or my glums bleed. It was fucking beautiful today. You know me, I didn't go to school, so I decided to take a walk. Hey, let's go, Suns. Hell yeah. That's fucking dope, my guy. Do I have any of the... I have, like, a sip. That's gonna be nothing. So, yeah. I put before the game, Chris Lee is reffing tonight. That's all you guys need to know. Josh Anderson, in the opening minute, has time and space, but no shot gets off. I literally... This is my note. This dude is retarded. Seriously. Bruins come back the other way. There's a big shot tip. Good shot, man. Sorry, guys. Chocolate is so fucking delicious. Bruins come back the other way. There's a big shot. Sorry. Nice shot that gets tipped. Good stop by Monty. The rebounded shot just off the crossbar. You helping the retarded fund in general, chat? Oh yeah, I should be, Sons, yeah. I should be. Wait, what is this? What's this 2K24 thing?
3 hours.
3 hours, 6 minutes, 76%. Sons, and you're at fucking 30 megabytes per second, dude. That is embarrassing. Alright, there we go. Retarded. Hell yeah. Watch it somehow be the worst 2K. Nah. I know Darkness is in the... You saying that in Discord? There's literally no chance. If it's like 2K23, it's gonna be really good. Which I just realized I really should fucking buy 2K24. Dude, I want to play WWE 2K24. But yeah. Bruins end up leading in shots 4-0 4 minutes in. And they scored. Danton Heinen, he had a hat trick last time. Are you going to do a mock draft stream? Salty, yes, I am. I am going to be doing a mock draft stream for sure. I'll probably get it with Luca. I don't know if you want to come on the stream. I don't know if you're comfortable with that or if you just want to be in the chat like usual. But yeah, I'm planning on doing another mock draft stream again this year. Might do it a little bit earlier because I think last year we did it like 3 days before the draft. Might try and do it maybe a week and a half before the draft. But yeah, I'm planning on doing a mock draft again. Planning on doing an actual draft stream again like last year. Probably doing something for free agency because I think last year, if I remember correctly, I actually got to look at my my live streams. But I'm pretty sure that I did not stream last year for the trade deadline for free agency day one, which admittedly a little bit surprising, but yeah, I did something for the draft, and for some reason I just didn't do anything afterwards. For like a month. But yeah. Where am I? The Perfect Reality. It was fucking nice. Where am I? But yeah, Salty. Yeah, we're probably going to do a mock draft stream again. Harry, what is your take on the OT goal fault-wise or tap? I don't really want to talk about it until we get into it in OT, but you know what? I'll just say this. Mike Matheson. I think Mike Matheson is 100% at fault for that goal. Joe, how's it going? Thank you for coming by. You might go to the Memorial Cup, Salty. Really? You could hop on? Hell yeah, Salty. That'd be awesome. Avi with McDavid, McKinnon, Kucherov, Makar, Pastrnak is the best 5 players in the league in the world right now. Matthews, Leon, and Breadman are next up. Really, Avi. I'd go McKinnon, Kucherov, Makar, Matthews, Draisaitl. If we're ranking these guys, Pasta, Breadman, and then McDavid probably. Sons, you'd be open to joining me and Luca for season predictions? Maybe get sporty in. I mean, yeah, I'd be down for that, Sons. Fuck. I mean, that's a good thing too because it probably adds about 2 hours of streaming time with you and Sporty both coming on potentially. I'd be fine with that for sure. It's gonna depend on when because you're gonna be working a lot, Salty. Okay, I see. I get that 100%. I get that. I mean, if you did want though, if you're working on that day, you could probably send in a list and then. When we're giving our like mock drafts or whatever, I could just say, "Oh, for Salty, he predicted this guy." Blah 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 blah. I could probably do something. We could probably work that out if you're not able to come on. Didn't do anything for a month despite me. That is true, Sons. That is true, Sons. You and Sporty told me to stream, and it was my fault. I didn't stream for that month. I.e., hey, let's go, Salty. Hell yeah. Yeah, literally, it was the funny. I was looking at this the other day too. Funny enough, but literally, it was the entry draft stream, which got 800 views, 4 hours. I did my birthday stream, and then we did the Pat Sajak stream, I think the day after, and then the FHM video the day, like a couple weeks after. That got 116 views, and then I just did nothing until the start of the season for some reason. But, oh yeah, and then we did the season predictions with Luca. I think that even this year we're going to try and do it like the week before preseason starts, I think. Would you do it late like some shit or like 7ish or some shit? Salty, we'd probably want to do it around 3 to 4 o'clock. Maybe 5 o'clock, but I think we'd probably want to start early just because I don't want to go until a time like this. So it'd probably be around like 4 or 5 o'clock, more than likely. Alright, so now let's get back to the game because I really would like to try and get this over with before midnight. But Dan Heinen continues his hot streak against the Habs. He had a hat trick last game, and he makes it 1-0 Bruins. He puts home a rebounded chance. Keep the grind this summer. Do new reason streams. That's what I'm planning to do. Funny enough, literally, it's really funny you say that because just last night, and I'm not even fucking bullshitting. Just last night, a Word document set up what to do in the off season, and literally, like I have 5 things right now that I want to do in the off season. Plus, like the walking and talking. If I'm doing that, that'd be a really good name, actually. The walking and talking, like on the videos and shit, like just discussing shit. Like that's gonna be a good no reason content. Like some of the stuff that I'm mentioning here sounds like I really do want to get on it this summer, especially because we're nearing 1,000 subscribers. We're probably gonna hit it this summer. I think that's where I think that's where Social Blade actually has me hitting it is around the summer. So I definitely think that over the summer, of course, the draft streams, the free agency streams, the hockey streams in general, those are what's going to get views. So we are going to do probably some NHL gaming streams. Yeah. What happened in the Word document? Your stream stroked? Sons, like I said, literally, I have a Word document open of what I want to do this off season. So that's literally no bullshit. That's really funny that you say that you want me to keep the stream this summer, because I was thinking the exact same thing last night. I have a Word document open about what I can do. I've got some shit open. I got some shit like gaming streams, stuff like that, and then of course the walking and talking that I'm probably going to be doing. Like, I have stuff like that I want to do, and it's going to be exciting. The fact that we're going to hit 1K probably this summer, I would think. I want to keep the channel active. I don't want to, To be fair, it was overall a little bit active, because the streams weren't there, but the videos were. I thought that the videos this past summer were actually, if my Discord wants to load, not my Discord, my thing wants to load, there we go. I think that we did pretty good. Like, I think that we did really, really solid. Like, aside from the 25 Days of Harry stuff, like over the summer, like what did I upload over the summer? It was, oh wait, I gotta click videos. I'm kind of stupid. Yeah, like over the summer, what did I upload? I uploaded, if I can find, sorry. It was the playoff bracket, because the Habs were we're under 30 minutes. Let's go, Suns. Also, Salty liked the draft stuff. I definitely want to keep that up as well. We have the playoff predictions that I uploaded. The 2K15 2K Showcase Hangout live streams. If I get 2K24, I can't do those, unfortunately, because there's a lot of live footage. I'd have to stick with 14, 13, 16, 17, if I can get that. 18 doesn't have a showcase. No, 17 doesn't have a showcase, but actually 17 has a DLC showcase. 18 doesn't have a showcase. 19 does. 20 does. And then from, unfortunately, 22 onwards, it's that bullshit slingshot technology. We put out Mafia this past summer. Caulfield's Extension. I did a little bit of a hangout stream. That was the only one I actually did. That was 2 hours. The Monahan re-signing, the trade video, the Colleen Ballinger video, which I'm really, really proud of. Again, I'm really, really proud of that Colleen Ballinger video, because that thing's got 4,000 views. That thing recently hit 4,000 views, and yeah, I'm very, very proud of that video. A couple of re-signings. The opinion that I had of if the Habs trade for John Gibson, that got 260 views. I was really happy with that thumbnail. A couple of AI covers, some DVD updates, the trades that we were involved with in the Jeff Petrie deal, with the Erik Karlsson trade. And yeah, there was a couple things that I did this summer. Exactly, yeah, that Hangout stream, which weirdly enough, it only got like 53 views. But yeah, we went 2 hours. Yeah, that Hangout stream went 2 hours. Like, we could be really good this summer. Exactly, Sons. And like, exactly, like you said, whenever I'm free, like, just go live, chat, play games and shit. Like, that's what I gotta do, and I gotta get on the grind, and I gotta work for it. I gotta, but at the same time, I don't need to. On one level, I do need to force myself, but it's not like hey, look, you've got half an hour free, just go live. Like, no, it's got to be like, you know what, I got half an hour free, I want to go live. I want to do this. Exactly, like you said, Sons. Build my audience, like, build the audience up to where I could either be a Habs streamer, I can do hockey. Maybe music streams, like the Hosang stream, like I said, that hit fucking 400 views. That shit's looking good right now, or 300 views, whatever it was. It's looking good right now. Like, the channel is headed in a great direction, I think. We're on the horizon to 1,000 subscribers. We can see it. Exactly, Salty. Diversify the audience, There's been some people suggesting that, I should create a second channel, and then put the gaming stuff, the movie stuff, the music stuff on that channel. And I don't really know if I want to, honestly. Like, I like that this channel is a little unpredictable. You're going to get Habs content in the regular season, but in the off season, and maybe sometimes during the season, like, I think that'd be fun. I think it'd be fun to just, hey, what's Harry doing? We don't know. Neither do I. I'm not going to exclusively be doing hockey content. Salty, the Mitchkov video kind of did explode, if I remember correctly. I gotta look back at the views for that video. Yeah, that Mitchkov video did really good. 1.1 thousand views. That Michkov video did really good, especially for the channel standards. It did very, very good. Which I was really surprised. I just realized that. But yeah, I would not at all be surprised to see. I really like diversifying the audience, and again, keeping their expectations, like giving them stuff that they might not know that they want. Like I love that, actually, and I that's why I'm subscribed to plenty of channels who don't just stick to one subject. They go around. You know, Cinemassacre is the biggest one, the biggest example, probably, because James is well known as an angry video game nerd, obviously, but he also does a lot of movie stuff. He does a little bit of music. He does that Rex Viper. He has his band, Rex Viper. And he does other gaming stuff, not just involving the nerd, you know? And like Sun said, if I'm feeling up to it and I'm bored doing nothing, exactly, go live, react to music, watch some old stream clips, or have, like, I really want to do this. And I want to be 100% serious about being a YouTuber. I want to get to that threshold. And plus, over the summer as well, tanks. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. My watch time in the summer, fucking limitless potential. Seriously. Like, especially if we can get to 1,000 subscribers. Like, this is the thing with the watch time. Because I need 4,000 hours to hit ads being able to be played on my videos. I need 1,000 subscribers. 500, I can get super chats, which is, I'll admit, that's really nice. It's 500 subscribers and 3,000 total hours of watch time in the last year. That's what I need. That's what I need. So, I'm completely fine with that right now. Like, especially with how the channel watch time is, you know? And especially, once we get into the summer, and we start fucking popping off, dude. Like I mean it. Like, one area where we're at 1,000 subs and we're in the summer, and who knows, maybe I'm streaming every other day, or maybe sometimes every day for a week. Streaming. If it's a day where the views last year were not coming because I was not streaming, yeah, Sons, we can absolutely call after stream 100%. Absolutely. But if we're at that point where I can start, like, really hardcore grinding out these streams, fuck, I want to hook up my PS3, guys. I'll be honest, I want to play these fucking games. That is the main reason that when I put my room together, instead of this being PS2, Xbox, maybe NES, the reason this was PS3, PS4, and then first Xbox 360, I wanted to play these fucking games on stream. And I want to do that this summer. I want to play NHL 14, you know, I want to play that. You know, I want to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and bitch about how glitchy some WWE fucking Smash 8, you know? I want to play, what's a PS4 game? I want to play fucking Last of Us. I want to fucking turn out the lights, play until dawn, until 1 a.m. with you guys, and rage because I got jump scared. Like, fucking, like, how fun would that be, guys? How fun would that be? Fucking hanging out, playing some games, talking with the chat, and, like, getting the viewership up. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Like, I'm excited for what this summer can hold. I genuinely feel like this year is going to be much more different compared to previous years, honestly. I genuinely feel that. I like hockey the most, NHL talk, but I follow basketball and football very good too. Hey, fucking perfect, Avi. I mean, I kind of want to follow baseball. I know that the Jays are starting their season up soon. I think it's training camp right now, or spring training, I should say. But yeah, over the summer, like, I could probably follow some Blue Jays. I'm not saying, like, the Habs do the recaps. Maybe sometimes during the streams I'll just talk about, oh yeah, the Jays I watched, blah, 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 you know? I can talk about that for a little bit, you know, while we're streaming. I can play some MLB. I've got fucking 2 MLB games. 3, actually. I got 14, 15, and 16. I completely forgot about 16, you know? But yeah, I mean, I'm completely fine with kind of doing whatever, you know. I just want to put content out there. Good content, ideally, yes, but I want to put content out there, and I want the streams to feel like a connection. I want there to be more fucking connections. You know, I don't want it to just be, okay, we come up for the Habs, and in the summer, maybe we'll get a couple streams. No, from now on, I want it to be, okay, regular season, you're more than likely just gonna get the hockey content and 25 Days of Harry. The off season, fucking anything goes. For those 4 months, basically 4 months, while we're gone, or while the Habs are gone, boom, that's our time to grind, baby. That is our time. That is our, absolutely. It took me this long to realize I'm not sub since I was subbed during the summer. Hey, Darkness, no problem, man. I mean, if you want, ring the bell now. Subscribe, turn the bell on, and then if you want, actually, while you're in the summer, you don't, instead of unsubscribing, I'm pretty sure you can set the your subscription to not notify you whatsoever. So if you want to do that during the summer, you can just do that instead. Yeah, the Toxic Gossip Train video is the most popular on the channel with 4,000 views. I do too. I'd like to become something online. My personality could get me clicks. Yes, it could, Sons. Absolutely it could, dude. The way that you fucking talk and the way that you conduct yourself, it's hilarious, man. Dude, it's hilarious. You want to answer this? Don't worry, Sons. Are you monetized yet? No. Unfortunately, the channel is not. Because of Logan Paul's Suicide Forest stunt and what he did. Firstly, KTS Cloudy. The dude, the game was amazing. Dude behind you kept kicking because he was drunk and you were rooting for the Bruins. He kept pissing himself. Oof. KTS, that does not sound like fun. But you know what? I'm glad the game was fun. I'm glad you had a lot of fun there aside from that dude. And you know what? Hey, GG's, man. GG's to you, my good sir. But yeah, Salty, because of Logan Paul's Suicide Forest stunt, when he went to the Suicide Forest, he filmed a fucking dead dude or whatever, YouTube changed their monetization policy because they stripped him of his monetization, and for some reason, they changed it so now to get, I think they actually changed it again recently, and that's how this new system came about. But at 500 subscribers and the 3,000 watch hours, you either get, you can get memberships. So basically, like, I can upload, like, custom videos. I can have members only streams if I want to. You get super chats and you get shopping, which I don't know how much I'd be able to do that, because I don't know if that's like you have to pay or if it's like a Spreadshirt thing where you just give the designs and you YouTube takes a percentage of the money you make, which I'd be completely fine with that if that means I get to get merchandise out for my viewers. I'd be completely fine with that. Did you know The Rock refuses to speak to Logan Paul on SmackDown because did he really, Sons? That's fucking awesome. That's really cool. I like that. That's awesome. And then at 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, we get watch page ads and then shorts feed ads, which shorts, bleh, whatever. Maybe I should work on those. Those are kind of popular right now, but meh, you guys know me. I'm not a guy to go with the current trends. But yeah. I gotta find where I am right now. Salty, technically we are close. I'm getting into this right away just because it's related. Technically we are close. We are over the 500 subscriber threshold for tier 1, obviously. But in terms of the watch hours, it's either 3 million short views, I have 23, or 3,000 public watch hours, and I have 1,611. Over the last year, I should say. It's over the last year. For 1,000, for getting the watch page ads, the actual ads on your videos, you need 1,000 subscribers and either 10 million public shorts views. I have 23. Or 4,000 public watch hours in the last year. So we're kind of close. We're just over halfway for the 3,000, and we're slowly grinding our way to the 4,000. Which honestly, even then, the watch page ads, it's not a massively big deal. What I really do want are the super chats, the memberships, and the shopping again. Because guys, how fucking cool would it be for you guys to be able to walk around with a Harry Rice shirt with the HR logo, or for someone to give me some type of idea, if they wanted to, if they were fine with me putting on a shirt, and then they see someone out wearing their goddamn design on my Harry Rice shirt. Like, how fucking cool would that not be? Joe has an idea. Different videos for different playlists. I love the hockey content, maybe more movie content, but not the gaming content. Joe, that is completely fine. I completely get that. There's going to be people into certain things and not others. I completely get that. Yeah, I mean, I do think that having the playlists is a really good idea. Like having hockey off-season hockey, off-season movies, off-season games, stuff like that. That actually would be really nice. That actually would be really good. I actually like that idea. I will have to consider that for sure. Sons, yes, I gotta make the streams less laggy, absolutely. I mean, in the summer, usually, nod, or fingers crossed, it isn't as laggy as usual, so, yeah. Do you think it's fair to call someone stupid if they think Jason Robertson is better than Kirill the Thrill? I have a yes and no. I think yes, because I do think Kirill Kaprizov is the only reason that Winnipeg's even Minnesota's even close to the playoffs. But at the same time, no, because Jason Robertson, I completely understand why some people might think Jason Robertson is better. I want to do more draft shit. Hell yeah, Suns. Salty, sorry. Let's go. Suns, yes. The MLB. Fun fact: the MLB Mobile game. Actually, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. With the MLB Mobile game, just today, I beat the Colorado Rockies by a grand total of 42-0. Yes, that is real, by the way. 42-0. Which naturally, if I was Triple H, The Rock would fight Logan. Suns, unironically, yes. Like, that is how you make money in professional wrestling, actually. Like, that's how you make money, is putting two guys who don't like each other for real in the ring, which is very funny. But yeah, Salty, I mean, we're kind of close. The subscribers, we're past, obviously, the threshold for one. And actually, technically, the eligibility for one is either 938 subs, or 500 subs, or 3 video uploads in the last 3 months. So, and obviously, we've passed that, which I'm pretty sure it counts live streams as well, but, I actually don't know if it does. I would assume it was at 3 content uploads, but yeah. KTS, you got your hat signed by Danton Heinen. That's fucking awesome. Let's go, dude. Where am I? I don't know. Put some poo back into the channel. Maybe something will cook in the summer. I mean, maybe Salty. I mean, definitely if the stream keeps growing and we keep working at I keep working at the streams and being more consistent this summer, and we actually get people coming by, and especially once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I've said it before, that what I've heard, and I'll say it again. The first 1,000 is always the toughest. Literally, it's been 11 years I've been on this channel. I've been actually using it for like 6. But the first 1,000, it's taken me at least 6 years. Oh, and by the way, guys, I think we just passed my fucking 13-year anniversary on YouTube. Because I'm pretty sure it was March 12th of 2011 that I joined YouTube. It was either February or March, somewhere around there. So, yeah, cool. Happy 13th anniversary to me. Cool. But yeah, we are... the fuck was I talking about? I actually forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, if we can get this stuff going in the summer and I can be more consistent... Wow, I actually forgot what I was talking about. I was like on this really good path, and then I forgot. I mentioned my anniversary. But yeah, sorry. The first 1,000 subs are always the... I love that that'll happen. But yeah, the first 1,000 subs are always the hardest to get. After that, it's not like a straight rocket. You'll gain a ton, but the subs will come easier once you get that 1,000, because at that point, that's really kind of where it feels like YouTube is like, oh hey, this guy's got 1,000 subs. Okay, recommend him more. You know, like if I were to look at my analytics real quick, not my subtitles. Analytics. I want to look at my subtitles for my analytics. No. Audience. I'm pretty sure that's where it is, right? No. Research? That is not it. Content? Because I know there's... Impressions. So, for example, in the last 28 days, and this is kind of skewed because we did have the trade deadline, but impressions, we had 42.4K impressions, which is up 348% from the previous 28 days. If we go to the last 90 days, 82.9. So see, if you add in that extra 2-month span, you're gaining 60,000 impressions, which is only 29% more than the previous 90 days. I'm assuming that's because that might be when the Colleen Ballinger thing came out. 120 days ago. Was that 6 months ago? Yeah, that might have been. And then, of course, over the last year, we've had 217,000 impressions. But yeah, getting back to the last 28 days. We've had a 6.4% impressions click-through rate. And the average view duration is 5 minutes, which is very good. Because that means people are clicking and they are staying for at least a little bit. The bad thing is that because I'm primarily a live stream channel, the watch time being that low is what YouTube considers it. That low isn't good. That's not very good. But the views, fucking, dude, 3.9 thousand, 2.9K more than usual. Of course, most of that does come from the deadline, unfortunately, but fuck, still, I'll take it. And hell, even because of the Michkov stuff. Because of the Michkov stuff that came out. The game is loaded. Let's go, Suns. Acknowledge me. Let's go, Suns. Hell yeah. Also, Salty, I did not know that MLB The Game tonight drops. Hell yeah. Poggers. Punk should be the guest ref for Sethinger. Yes, he should. And also, like I said, because of the because of the Michkov stuff, the 2023 NHL entry draft reaction gained 489 views because of the Michkov stuff. The 2024 deadline, the other one that I did, 295 views. Those combined got 2.1 thousand viewers, almost 2.2 almost, you know. And even like concurrent viewers, the last 28 days, 69 was the peak, 10 is the average. Like, we are getting some very good viewerships in terms of the channel. And even with that's even, actually, that content, with just the last 20 days, that 42.4K, that is just with the live streams. With the videos, it's going to be less. But still, 35.4K impressions. 262% more. You know? Like, which is weird. Because we look at it, firstly, obviously, the Michkov video has a lot of views. For some reason, the Morgan Freeman, It Wasn't Me AI cover is getting a lot of views. And I still have one of those I haven't uploaded. It's still recognized as a draft. I have another AI cover that I've not even uploaded yet that I probably should. You know? But, like, you look at it, the Step Out James Hetfield cover, that's at a 72% watching after 30 seconds rating. The Colleen Ballinger video is 68%. The Hockey Card Collection video, 63%. That's fucking incredible for a 25 Days of Harry video. 60% in the It Wasn't Me cover. 58% in the Michkov video. The average view duration for that is 221 of a 7-minute video. The Colleen Ballinger view duration is 57 seconds out of a 2-minute video. You know? Like, genuinely, it's awesome to me that we are getting this amount of retention. We're getting this amount of retention on the videos. And which is very funny as well, because below typical intros, the DVD collection, part 3 video, which is like 2 hours long, the average view duration is 6:42, and that's only recognized as 36% of viewers still watching beyond that 30-second mark, because there's no way that people are watching. There's no way that people are watching. Oh, there we go. We're back. So yeah, Salty. Sorry, to get back to your comments. I have thought about doing some historical hockey stuff. I just don't know how I would do it with, and also I don't want to just be another hockey YouTuber who does historical hockey stuff like Odd Man Rush. You know, and granted, I would do it better than Odd Man Rush does, because I would actually be able to talk without a British accent. But but you know, I think I would actually do good at it. It's just, again, I don't know how I would do it without just straight either sounding like the hockey guy or borrowing too much from someone like the hockey guy or Odd Man Rush in terms of like a whatever happened to type video. Like, I think I would need like suggestions on like, hey dude, you should do a video on like this topic. Like, I feel like for historical hockey stuff, because I've only really been like really following it for about 7 years, I would need like guidance on like, okay, what do you want to see me cover, and then I can research that, you know. Like, that's what I would probably need, unfortunately. But I have thought about doing it, though. I have thought about doing some historical hockey stuff. That's where I got the conclusion from. Alright, there was also a hockey game tonight. We should probably get into that. So yeah, you guys got any comments, put them in the chat. I'm going to try and rush through the game a little bit now, because we got 11 minutes until midnight, and I really would like to be done. Canadiens press after the 1-0 Bruins lead. Danton Heinen puts over a rebounded chance as he's falling down. Like I said, the Habs start to press to not let the Bruins completely kill them yet. Waugh gets a good chance on net as the Habs' third line presses. And the Habs go to the PK. Marchand gets interfered with by Caden Gooley. DeBrusk ends up hitting the post. The rebound is out in front. Monty with the Snow Angel. Bruins aren't able to bury it. Savard is heated after the whistle, grabbing a Bruin who doesn't retaliate, trying to draw the 5-on-3, but he doesn't. The Bruins press. They get a couple clears. The Habs are 1-for-1 on the penalty kill. Monty standing tall off a couple turnovers, needing to make a couple quick saves. That's exactly what he does. Beecher then with a clear boarding on Colin White. There's no call from behind, unfortunately. Gallagher tries to send it for White twice on a near break. Both times it does get broken up. The Bruins actually lead in shots 8-1 with 9 minutes left in the first period. So Waugh's shot is the only one the Habs have 11 minutes into the game. And then this is where Waugh has a really, really nice play. His hockey IQ is incredible. He knows that the Bruins think he's going to hand it off to the man who's driving towards the boards with him. But instead, he just takes it, and he's given a bunch of open space. Gets a nice shot off, but it just doesn't end up in the net. Very solid shift there for Joshua Waugh. The Habs' first line looks good. They cause some turnovers. The refs end up calling a high stick as the puck gets high stick. They call it 7 seconds too late, but it's while the Habs have a scoring chance. You can't have that happening, so naturally, of course, like I said, it gets blown down. Bruins end up trying to press, but the Habs the other way. They get some good chances, and the Habs score. Nick Suzuki buries it to tie his career-high 26th goal of the year. Yaroslav with the lone assist. Great tic-tac-tick play, as I like to call it. Caulfield with some forecheck on Brendan Carlo, forcing him to give the puck right to Nick Suzuki. Hands it off to Slavkovsky, right back to Suzuki with a wide-open net, and he buries it. A 1-1 tie game just like that. Bruins with some good D afterwards. They were able to defend the Habs well. There's a couple chances, but the Habs keep pressuring. Anderson and Gallagher get some passes in the zone. And the Bruins, in the final minute off of a Jack-Eye turnover, Montembeault bails him out there. Gooley, really good stop on a clear 2-on-1 with a wide-open net. Habs back the other way, and there was a whistle with 1.5 left off of a shot blocked and out of play. 1.5 seconds left. Habs win the faceoff down to Jack-Eye with a blast, and it hits Josh Anderson in front. Yeah. So the shots are 11-7 for the Bruins, but it is a 1-1 tie game into the second period. Bruins in the opening minute press for the lead right away. Habs end up on the penalty kill. Kovacevic is called for a hold on Morgan Geekie. Bruins get a couple chances. Monty makes the saves. Habs get a good kill off. They don't let the Bruins pressure all that much. Habs end up being 2 for 2 on the penalty kill tonight. Bruins get some pressure. Habs, though, are starting to come back in the period. They were looking pretty decent. And the Habs off a couple turnovers, and they get some chances. Armia is stopped with the Habs' first shot of the period about 6 minutes in. Pearson off a turnover just missed the net. He had space. Just couldn't put it on net, unfortunately. Habs then begin to kind of turn the puck over, unfortunately. There's a couple bad passes that nearly lead to some Bruins chances. Matheson is then hit hard against the boards by Bruzo. I didn't see the exact hit, but the fans weren't booing, so I'm assuming it wasn't really a dirty hit. After the Matheson hit, there is a puck battle against the boards. Habs try to press. Both teams going back and forth. A couple chances, nothing in deep, though. Both teams weren't really giving much up. This was a very boring second period, honestly, despite some of the notes I was able to get. It was kind of boring, but funny enough, as I say that, the game does slowly start to open up. Habs get a couple looks. Bruins end up icing a puck, but they quickly get it just out of the zone off the face-off. Not enough for another icing, but they do get the change in. Habs top line, Caulfield with a nice pass to Slav, who's not there. The Slav pass, as I like to call it. Pasta gets on a break and hits the post, throws it right in front, and a fucking beautiful shot block by David Savard on the 2-on-1 right after. He probably broke up what would have been the leading goal for the Bruins right there. And Habs are rewarded. They get a power play right afterwards. Danton Heinen's called for a clear hook on Yaroslav. Bruins do get some easy clears to start the penalty kill, but the second half of the penalty kill looks good for the Canadiens. Suzuki and Slav, good looks, but they just barely missed the net, unfortunately. Habs are 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. Habs then pressure. Joshua Waugh's line with some really, really good zone time. Jack-Eye has a nice blast, a little bit of scrambling in front shortly afterwards. Habs just can't put it away. Waugh with a shot that just misses getting rebounded into a wide open net. But the Habs go right back to the power play basically right after that. As during that scramble, Parker Wertherson's able to get it. Whoop, and it's thrown right out. Witherspoon is called for delay of game with puck over glass. Habs get some pressure. There's a couple looks, but time running down in the second period. Matheson takes a good blast. It just misses the net. Caulfield tries to bury it with 2 seconds left, but it's at too sharp of an angle. Habs will get 35 seconds left of power play time to start the third period. Shots are 14-12 now for the Bruins, but a 1-1 tie game still after the Marchand nearly had a shorthanded chance, actually. The Habs netminder Montembeault still looking very solid. Very, very low shot game, especially after that flurry of shots of the game. I think at this point they had 10 more shots in the following 30 minutes, so they did not get a lot of shots. The Canadiens did neither. We'll get into that, but Yeah, very, very low shot game, which I actually think favors the Canadiens. Not because Montembeault isn't a good goalie, but just because the lower the shots that you can keep the Bruins to, the better of a chance you have to win. It sucks that the Canadiens just couldn't get many shots either. Yeah, who would have thought? All right, we're back again. Hello. Caulfield has a shot that gets gloved down by Ullmark 7 minutes in. Habs end up pressing. Gooley then gets tripped. There's no call. In the corner with the puck battle, there were 2 clear trips again by the Bruins. No call on either one of those. That sucks. Both teams not being given much space whatsoever. I'm going to check real quick just to make sure that I am still live. Hi. Oh, okay. There we go. So we are still live. All right, sorry guys. So yeah, 2 clear trips on the Bruins, but no call on either one. Both teams not being given much space whatsoever in this third. Really taking that defensive, kind of grindy type of style of play right now. Then the Habs suddenly go to the power play. Brendan Gallagher ends up getting slashed. Refs actually decide to call it, but apparently it's actually not a slash as Lauko goes to the box for a holding. I think either or you could have called it, but I'm just happy that Galley for once fucking draws a penalty in the third period instead of takes one. And then, wow, as the Habs try to press, there's a puck that goes in the air, and Nick Suzuki gets called for an incidental high stick to the face of Charlie McAvoy. It's unfortunate he couldn't injure McAvoy with that whatsoever. It's reviewed. They initially called the 4-minute double minor, which is very smart, so they can then review it. They do, and it's confirmed. A 4-minute double minor to Nick Suzuki for high sticking. The Habs captain will be in the box. Again, it was a very incidental one. There was no malicious intent behind the high stick, but that sucks. So the Habs are 0 for 3 on the power play. During the 4-on-4, oh yeah, we got 4-on-4 into a Bruins power play that'll last about 3 minutes total. Evans and Armia come in. There's a little bit of chippiness. Evans gets tangled up with the Bruin. And shorthanded, great effort. Evans gets on a near break, but he gets taken down twice. No penalty, naturally. Habs get a stick knocked loose. It might have been, I think, Savard that gets a stick knocked loose. No penalty. Armia then has a slash and Evans with a trip. No call. You know what? I'll actually be fair. If you're not going to call those 2 on the Bruins, don't call those 2 on the Habs. That's fine. What's your fucking excuse for the rest of them, Chris Lee? Habs are able to clear the puck out on both tries. Yeah, and what a fucking kill. The Canadiens just don't let the Bruins get set up. Great setting it down. Evans, it might have been Harvey Pinard, but one of those two. Really, really smart shift to just skate with it. See it's a 4-on-1. Don't just dump it, but just keep it, and boom, toss it back. Still got control of the puck. You can then dump it, which they do. So you basically kill off about 35 seconds instead of only 20, which was a very smart move by Harvey Pinard or Evans, whoever it was. Might have been someone else, but I think it was one of those two on that penalty kill shift. The Bell Center is allowed after this penalty kill ends. Habs are 4 for 4 on the PK. Yeah, the Bell Center was just loud, genuinely. This was a great building tonight. This felt like it was Game 7 of a first-round matchup between these two. That is what this felt like with how fucking loud the building was in the last 10 minutes. It was incredible. This is the Bell Center that Habs fans know. And I think we're going to see a little bit more of it down the stretch. You know, I think especially that game against the Leafs, which is in Montreal. Maybe that game against the Red Wings, the last game of the year, especially if Lane Hudson does play. I think you'll see a volume of that level in on Long Island when we're in the UBS, or I was going to call it the USB arena accidentally, the UBS arena against the Islanders. I think you'll see something relative to that level. And then we get a scrum after the penalty kill. Evans, right in front, gets tangled up with Frederick. Jack Eye's in, so is Andy. You got some of the Bruins, obviously, as well. A little bit of action, no fights as a result, no penalties, but a little bit of a scrum. Some excitement for once. Final minute, both teams press, but neither team gets shots. But in the final minute, aside from not the final minutes, but the final minutes, final 60 seconds, I guess you could say, the fourth line presses. Harvey Pinard shoots one just wide. Matheson is a nice keep at the line. Habs just can't finish as they really pushed for the last second win. Shots are 22-19 for the Bruins. I think they're actually 23 because they only got one shot in overtime. Spoiler. It's a 1-1 tie game. We're going to overtime. In the overtime, Habs do win the face-off. It's found to Mike Matheson, who elects not to pass to Caulfield or Suzuki. He just skates in with it, goes on the wrap, pinned against the boards. It's pulled out, shot up. It's a 3-on-1 because Mike Matheson was held back, and Caulfield was hoping that Matheson might win the 1-on-1 battle. Black Viper Jack, I took those two for a walk. Yes, he did. A walk like an Egyptian. Yes, indeed he did. And yeah, it's a 3-on-1. Caulfield, admittedly, he skates fucking hard. He tries to get back in time. Suzuki with an attempted pass block, but it's a nice saucer from Marchand over to Jake DeBrusk. And he, with a nice deke, just ends up beating Montembeault. And unfortunately, the Bruins win. So Jake DeBrusk with the overtime game-winning goal. And yeah, that is one of those times where Mike Matheson just isn't good, unfortunately. It sucks that that's been happening a little bit more down the stretch. Like, it's been since, I'd probably say the last month or so, he's had a couple of those types of plays. I get what he was going for. He was trying to just, hey, guys come in, man coverage, but it just didn't work out. He was probably trying to look for Suzuki or Caulfield on a one-timer, but ended up getting boarded, and it fucking cost us the fucking game. So, final score is 2-1 for the Bruins. In overtime, the final shots are they are 4-2 for the Bruins. No, they are 24-19 for the Boston Bruins as well. So, unfortunately, the Habs losing that one. Their record is now 25-30-11. So, they're right up there. They're getting right up there with the Islanders and Bruins as some overtime merchants. It's just unfortunate they're not 30-25-11, but instead 30-25-11. I would prefer them obviously be 30-11-25, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers. Nick Suzuki leads the Montreal Canadiens with 26 goals, 36 assists for 62 points. Cole Caulfield, 19 goals, 33 assists, 52 points. Mike Matheson, 9 goals, 38 assists, 47 points. Juraj Slafkovsky. If Yoel Armia had 35 points, I'd be very shocked. Juraj Slafkovsky, though, with 14 goals. Don Monahab, when he was with the Canadiens, 13 goals, 22 assists, 35 points. Juraj Slafkovsky overtakes him because of the goals. Alex Newhook, 10 goals, 12 assists, 22 points. Jake Evans with 5 goals, 17 assists, 22 points. Brendan Gallagher, 11 goals, 9 assists, 20 points. Josh Anderson, 7 goals, 10 assists, 17 points. Yoel Armia with 11 goals, 5 assists, 16 points. David Savard, 5 goals, 10 assists, 15 points, 5 goals, 10 assists, 11 points. No, that's not how that works. Caden Gooley, 4 goals, 11 assists, 15 points. Justin Barron, who's currently down in Laval when he was with the Canadiens, had 6 goals, 6 assists, 12 points, I was going to say 4 goals, Tanner Pearson, 5 goals, 6 assists, 11 points. Arbor Jacki, 4 goals, 6 assists, 10 points. Michael Pizzetta, who's currently a healthy scratch, again, unfortunately, 3 goals, 7 assists, 10 points. Jonathan Kovacevic, 6 goals, 3 assists, 9 points. Joshua Waugh, 8 points. Jordan Harris, 2 goals, 6 assists, 8 points. Christian Vark, who's out for the rest of the year. And Jesse Ullinen each have 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. Raphael Harp-Pinard, a goal, 6 assists, 7 points. Jaden Struble, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. Gustav Lindstrom, when he was with the Canadiens, had 3 goals. 3 goals and assists for 4 points. Mitchell Stevens, when he was with, who's currently down in Laval, with the Canadiens, had 2 goals and assists for 3 points. Kirby Dock, who's unfortunately out for the remainder of the year. Caden Primo and Sam Montembeault all have here. Brendan Gignac, when he was with the Canadiens, he's down in Laval, had a goal. And Jake Allen, when he was a Canadian, had an assist. Caden Primo has both of Canadians' shutouts this year. I don't know why I did the Chris Chan thing. We don't have 3. We just have 2. In terms of fights, Michael Pizzetta's got 6. Arbor Jacki's got 5. Josh Anderson's got 4. Caden Gooley and Jonathan Kovacevic each have 2. Juraj Slafkovsky, Tanner Pearson, and Jaden Struble each have a single fight this year. Total 2-hour mark right about now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Favorite channel that includes, but it's not limited to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, X, Tumblr, and everything else. Always, my name is Sir Rice. I know remember no matter how bad we were last year, how okay we are like this year, how good we'll be like next year. Go Habs, go, baby. Thank you guys for watching. Links in the description are the Amazon Wishes, the PO Box, PayPal, Discord, Letterboxd, links in the description are the Amazon Wishes, PO Box, PayPal, Discord, Letterboxd, the Twitch, Streamlabs, and the Had Moments podcast are all down there as well. Thank you guys again so much for watching. My name is Mr. Race, and I am out. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye guys. 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 Bye. Let's go, boys.